Turns out Drew Barrymore and Emma Watson have something in common: a stalker, a creepy, dumb, stupid stalker. Now, I just read Maureen Lee Linker's article in Entertainment Weekly, and here's what we know. Drew Barrymore's alleged stalker has turned his attention to another actress. Chad Michael Busto, who has already been arrested in connection with stalking Barrymore, is in hot water again. On Friday, he was arrested and charged with criminal trespass and disorderly conduct after allegedly storming into a dressing room at a New York Fashion Week show and demanding to meet with Emma Watson. According to the police report obtained by Entertainment Weekly, Busto entered the location interrupting a private event, and when asked to leave, the individual became irate and refused to leave. Reportedly, he bellowed at models and makeup artists working at the Brooklyn Navy Yard dressing room to allow him to see Watson. Quote unquote, "I want to marry Emma Watson. Let me speak to Emma Watson. Let me take a photo with Emma Watson," he allegedly said repeatedly. The status of Emma Watson's presence at the show or in the dressing room remains unknown. Busto was arrested and charged with 2 counts of disorderly conduct and 2 counts of trespassing. This is on top of his outstanding record for his interactions with Drew Barrymore. On August 23rd, Busto was briefly detained for questioning Wednesday after Southampton Town Police patrol officers responded to a 911 call of a suspicious person on a bicycle who was reportedly going door to door asking for directions to Barrymore's home. Following his release, the officers who detained Busto notified the detective division, and a follow-up investigation was conducted, according to a news release issued by the department. This led the department to substantiate a charge for stalking. Busto was then apprehended and charged with stalking in the 4th degree, a Class B misdemeanor. This charge also came after Busto's alleged altercation with Barrymore at a 92nd Street Y event, where Barrymore was in conversation with Renee Rapp. Based on video evidence, Busto appeared to rush the stage and shout at Barrymore for her attention. The actresses were escorted off stage while security intervened. A warrant for Busto was already outstanding before Friday's events. A judge issued a bench warrant after Busto failed to appear to be fitted with a GPS ankle monitor as a result of the charges related to Barrymore. You know, I have only one message for that guy and other guys who are like that, or anybody who's considering doing something like this. Don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, first of all, there are so many hilarious things. Just in those few sentences I read alone, there are so many hilarious things. The number one being going into that room and shouting out, "I want to marry Emma Watson." Yeah, because that's how it works. Like, yeah, it's okay. Okay, you want to marry Emma Watson? Okay, well, what we're going to do is we're going to bring her out here, and, she can talk to you, and you can get down on one knee, and you can propose, and hopefully she'll say yes, and then you two can go live happily ever after. And then the other hilarious thing is going door to door on a bicycle and asking for Drew Barrymore's address. Yeah, because that's what somebody's going to do. If there's a celebrity in there, oh, yeah, that's her house right there. You go ahead and stalk her and harass her and bother her and do whatever. Yeah, go right ahead. I'm sure she'll appreciate that. Which, by the way, I guess the one thing that confuses me, and the only reason I'm asking this question is because I don't know. And obviously with where I live, I mean, there's no, at least I'm pretty sure, I mean, there's no celebrities around here. There's no celebrity that's living in an apartment complex in Westland. That I don't understand. This guy's a nobody. And so he's asking for the directions for Drew Barrymore. How did he even know, like, how do you even know she's in the vicinity right here? And on top of that, what makes him think that he could just go to some celebrity's house? By the way, this right here is, I think Drew's going to need extra security, and Emma. And this is why a lot of celebrities do have a lot of security and extra security. Some of them probably don't have it because they may not be that high up of a celebrity status. But especially if you're an A or B list star, I would even go so far to say C list star, maybe D list too. They're going to need security because there's just too many creepy people out there. Why the hell do people do this? That's what I don't get. I don't understand that. I get admiring the person. I get being a fan of them, and I get loving their work and basically knowing their career to a T. Like, I get that. But to go so far as to run into all these rooms and go to these places, hey, I want to know where this person lives. Hey, I want to marry this person. Or I want to... What the heck are you thinking? So, again, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. And it's hilarious and sad at the same time. But, rushing up on stage while she's talking to somebody and you can just demand her attention. Like, all of a sudden, she's just going to stop the interview and say, oh, you, sir, that's over here yelling and screaming incoherently and saying all these things and being obnoxious. Let's talk to you for a second. And here, have a seat right here. Let's talk. So what do you do for a living? Just, I don't know. Crazy, crazy world. Crazy, crazy world.